Take it apart. You see all the JB weld going on through here. There might be something going on that needs to be fixed under that JB weld, like a hole. So maybe we'll get all that off and see what the problem is in there and fix it while we get the motor apart. There might be some kind of a crack in there, who knows. And obviously we got to pull that out to get that bolt out, so much for that being sealed. And I got to pull those two bolts out too. Until I put that in, can't you? This one's tight. Hey, that goo on it. All right, are all the bolts out yet?
I think so.
You sure about the other side? All the motor mount bolts are out. 1 minute videos suck too, you know.
I thought this was the editing process.
Yeah.
It's gonna be one long video.
It's 3 to 10 minute videos, not an hour and not 30 seconds.
You act like you don't have the hard drive space.
I don't. Someone has to go in there and put all those things together and put them apart. I don't like doing that. Too much work. Okay, make sure that bolt's out. You know why? Because the cases don't split if it's in there.
Yeah.
Okay, you take a hammer. It's like this. The soft side and the hard side. We're going to use the hard side. Now if you go like that, it might break this ear off, so don't do that. So you hit it like right here where the metal is. Right down there. See how the case split? See how it's split? See how it's not splitting much back in there? Now you could hit this like this and break this ear right off. Want me to do that?
Sure.
Or you could hit it like right over here where there's more strength. And see how it splits right open there? And yours doesn't want to just slide apart. So there's a washer right in there when you take it out. So do a bunch of light hits. See how it's starting to slide apart on that side? So we'll hold it in the middle here. It's holding up on the studs on the way to the crank. Gravity help us a little bit here. Hey, the motor mount fell off. Hey, it's not broken yet. I don't see no cracks where all that JB weld is either, so I don't know what all that JB weld about this side is. Maybe they had nothing better to do. Case looks good. No runs, no break. All right. Oh, somebody's a racer. Look at all those holes they put in there. You never want to drill holes right here because it splits up through there when you tighten that nut down real good. And the other problem is when you drill on the outside like this, where in the hell's the timing marks at? You notice there's no timing marks? Makes it hard to time the motor. Might have to do something about that. Actually, we're not even on the timing mark side, so that's why there's no timing marks.
That's a trick question.
We put a mark there though. But you still don't want to drill right through here because it weakens the hell out of the flywheel. You see all those holes right there? Those are counteracted by all those ones down here. So all they're doing is just putting holes in the flywheel, not doing anything. Alright, now for the fun part. Get the crank out. The extra parts. Oil pan.
What'd you say?
Why don't you shut the video off, get rid of this pan. Alright, just for the hell of it, we'll see how tight the bearing is. Okay, it's not coming out. That's a good sign. Torque on it. Don't hit it right there. Hit it down here. Loose. Bearing, see? That's a nice rod, see? Heavy duty. You know you got a race motor in here. Oh, my hand's all the way now. Okay. Alright. This one. So you got the flywheel help you? If you hit this very flatly, it doesn't hurt the shaft. If you hit it like that, it screws the shaft up. You have to hit it flat. And if it doesn't come right out, don't keep beating on it. You gotta go put it in the press and push it out. Same thing, no pitting, no marks, no nothing. That's what we want to see. So that's good. Way right there. Make sure the tapers are all good. They all look good. See, there's the factory balancing point. That's where Moron balanced it. The only reason it'd be balanced out like that, they had a stupid spin balancer and they had the whole crank together. The stupid machine said, drill here, drill there, drill here, drill there. It couldn't make up its mind where to drill. Dumb shit. And of course, they use a huge drill, so it really takes a lot of strength out of the flywheel. A bunch of little small holes is better than big ass holes. Because the big drill is the width of the flywheel. See how small those ones are? You got thickness in here. See how thickness here you got? Very little. That one's almost done.
Wow.
Stupid. Crappy job. Alright, now we got this thing here. You hit it right here. Don't hit there. Hit there. And that one ain't coming out. Just now with this light hammer. Alright, that's it. No more beating on that. You know, I got to go put it in the press and press this out. Before. Alright, put it back in the press. So these are hitting right here. sure you're not where the flywheel goes. Yeah. Okay, drill right almost where those marks are at again. It looks like the same guy did this side. See, no beating on it so it didn't break it. You can help me walk down the other. Same as before, hit flat. The way you hit flat is you go like this, flat. It's like playing golf or tennis, hit flat. Alright, knock this one out too while we're at it. Looks good. So, what we're going to have to do is pull out another flywheel and double check these marks and make sure they are original. If they're not original, we're going to have to get a different flywheel, or we're going to have to change these marks. So that means we have to machine them down or plug them or something so you make them go away and to put them where they need to be. Just because there's a mark there doesn't mean it's original. The guy might have re-drilled them and then put some new marks in there. Thinking he was helping us out. It's probably when you see a bunch of crap like that. Alright. The last stuff out is get that out. Now while we're in here, see this little valve right here that always leaks? Out that side. If you plug it from this side, it still leaks because it's got a big valve in there. It goes like this. The way you really see it, you got to do it from this side. See a little flapper valve down inside the hole down there? It's a little spring-loaded chuck valve thing. So you come in and you braze it right here, or TIG weld it right there, plug it right at that hole, no more leakage. So we're going to do that. We don't want no more leakage across. Okay, we got to get this out of here. Snap ring to come out. Sometimes these are interesting. Like this one. So you just get under it. Once you're in it, just go right around like that. Beat in there pretty good. I'm pushing this way over on this side here, see? I don't want to bend the snap ring. You cannot replace these snap rings, so don't screw them up. The new ones, they come with a spiral wrap and they don't fit. And Harley don't have them no more, and nobody else makes them. That means don't screw them up. Usually what I do, I just put that right between the bearing. See how this doesn't hit on the cage, it hits on the shank. You just go whack. That comes out sideways a little bit, so you see where it needs to come out. So you see I need to hit it right on this side. It doesn't come out. At that point, it ain't coming out straight. Push it back in. Try it again. Doing the same thing. I told you it was doing the same thing, see? Keep beating on it, you're just going to break it. Push it that way. Let's see if we get to come out evenly this time. Yeah, now it came out the other way. I could go put in a press and try to break it that way. See how it jams up in there all the time? It's being a pain. One more. Nope. Alright, so much for the fun way. Tried the press. Alright. This is real easy to break with a press. Not that I've ever broken any of this stuff before. Relatively evenly. But it hit a spot where it ain't moving no more. See how lip it had to go over?
Mm-hmm.
See now it's coming out evenly. See all these people that beat on these things here, they had lips that were hanging over like this, so trying to get the race out, I kept going past one or the other. With a hydraulic press, I'm pushing straight. So you see it took a lot of pressure to overcome it. You heard it go boop and went through it. Now it's coming out. But you can break these things in half because they're heat treated. So you gotta be careful just by beating on with a hammer. But you can break the whole case out if you use a press. It's even more dangerous. So you gotta take your time, be careful. There's a piece of metal. There's a big sliver was in my thumb there for a second. So anyway, it came out. Protesting all the way, of course. See all the metal?
Yeah.
It had to shave. It had to shave its way out. There's a lot of it in there, so it's everywhere. Now, some of that might have been in there from when they put it in too, because there's no way for it to get out unless it gets chewed up by the bearings. Anyway, that's what happens with those. That was a pretty hard one to get out. All right, back to back. All right. Just the point where you look at all your parts when you take them out. You can see all the trash that was in the motor. So the heavy scrapes in there. Big chunks of crap. See a chunk of crap right there? Piece of heat treated metal. See all these little dark areas right here?
Yeah.
That's softer metal. See these real shiny spots right here? That's heat treated metal. That's heat treated metals like crank pins, stuff like that, rollers. Soft metal is a piece of aluminum or a piece of steel that can come off regular parts. Not quite as hard, so it's more dull. So you can see all the trash is in there. You can also feel that on the low spots. Yeah, the dirty cylinders will put a lot of that darker metal in there, scratch-wise. But definitely a lot of trash in this one. Both pistons have it. See how this is at an angle like that? Old wear mark? That means your rod's bent. Rod's like this. You want the mark to be even, straight up and down, about this wide. When it kicks off to an angle like that, that means you got a twist in your rod, it's bent. Whoever straightened the rod didn't straighten it adequately. This one here, it's even worn all the way down to this side here. See, it's not worn here. So that means the whole rod was bent over and then it was twisted also.
Nice.
Yeah. Quality.
Yeah.
This is probably the rear piston that has more metal in it because of the way the motor works. When the crank rotates, the crap comes up first, hits the rear cylinder first. So it always has more crap on it. Alright, we'll get all this cleaned up and then we can look at it again.